All right, we just made it to the PGA Show 2025. We're gonna go inside the convention center. I'm gonna take you to all the booths. We're gonna find the best technology at the show. Let's get to work. So I've heard that this show this year is bigger and better than ever. At least since 2009, it hasn't been this much attendees, this many booths, so it's gonna be huge. If you've never been to the PGA Show, one whole side is clubs and technology, the other side is apparel, fashion. It's a wild scene, but I'll show you all about it. All right, so we made it to the Unior booth, and they've got something pretty exciting in the AI space that I definitely wanna take a look at, but we're gonna ask them what's the best thing they've got going. Let's find out. I just met up with Brian from the marketing team here at Unior. So Brian, take us through what's exciting for 2025 here with Unior.
Sure. So this year in 2025, we're really looking to share with you guys the release of AI Trainer. To put it simply, what it does is it uses our swing optics cameras, and as soon as you hit the ball, it's recording your swing from the caddy view face on. It goes through our algorithm and then automatically breaks down your swing into 8 key positions, and then it identifies your areas of improvement, and then it'll recommend some suggested fixes for you to work on.
That's fantastic. Now, does this software work with all of the launch monitor ranges or specific setups?
It can be integrated with all of our launch monitors, but you will need to have the swing optics cameras.
Swing optics cam is the key. Cool. I'd love to try it out if you.
Yep.
I got to see where all the faults in my swing are. I know there's a few. All right, what do we see? Lack of shoulder rotation. Interesting. So I can get a little higher, I guess it's saying?
Yeah, I think here it's saying you could have a little bit more of a shoulder turn.
I didn't know there was this many flaws. I mean, I knew there was maybe 1 or 2, but...
It didn't call it out specifically, but you can see the early extension here because the hips came off that red line.
Right, lack of hip turn. That's true. Okay, let's see if I can fix it. See if I can diagnose it in real time and fix that. All right, let's see what we got now. Good, ooh, I got my first good. I've done something right here today.
Yeah, you're much closer to this line right here.
Yeah, okay.
So that's an improvement.
Better spine angle. All right, so this is great. So you can literally in real time track your improvements. As Brian said, maybe you don't want to have a swing coach dedicated to this. You want to spend the money on the lessons all the time. It's great to have a coach, of course, and this shouldn't necessarily replace that, but if you want to be able to work on the drills that your coach gives you and work on the things that you're learning, this is a great way to improve it and self-diagnose yourself at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think there are some coaches that are worried that, you know, the robot's going to replace their job, but we think of it more as it adds value to the time for your lesson. So you can either have a shorter lesson if you're a coach and, you know, give the same amount of information and training. It's just more data that the golfer can digest and study.
That's awesome, Brian. Thank you so much. I love it. And you definitely have a chance. We'll see if it's the best of the show. All right, one of my favorite booths every year is Flightscope, and they've got some new technology that they're not historically known for, but someone told me they're rolling out something pretty special. I want to go see it.
I'm going to show you the Flightscope I4 laser rangefinder.
This is what I was talking about.
So we got it right here. This is our I4. It's a personalized AI caddy. So it's going to give you a personalized club recommendation based on your data.
So if you're using the Mevo Plus or you're using any of your launch monitors, you're taking an average of all your 7-irons, you know exactly how far you hit that club.
Correct.
And that's going to
And you can use the smart gapping tool in the FS Golf application with 1 carry distance for 1 club. It'll generate a report for all the clubs in your bag, and it's going to give you a personalized club recommendation for every shot.
That's awesome.
Not only that, it's going to pull in local environment data as well as wind speed and a user selectable wind direction. So it's going to give you a direct distance and an effective play as distance, all in the LCD display.
This is super exciting. I cannot wait to take this one out on course. Beck, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah. All right, we're at RapSoDo, and you've rolled out a number of new things here. Let's start with 2024.
Yeah.
I just rolled out some new software.
Yes, we had a big software update in the fall there. You know, added junior tees, so now like anyone in the family can play. You know, I have 3 kids, and it starts at 75 yards, 125, so it really brings everybody in, which is great. Or if you just kind of want to work on certain yardages. But we also updated the graphics, so target range, 30,000 courses. Yeah, and it's going to continue to get better. So we're always kind of listening to the users and kind of hear what they want. And we saw that, you know, those updates, things kind of skyrocket in terms of usage.
Nice.
And then this year, we're going to continue listening to that. So people have really asked for GS Pro. So in this bay over here, we have GS Pro running, which is a great, you know, simulation software. But we're also got right now the new 2025 golf balls. So RPT, we have the Pro V1, Pro V1X, and the Chrome Tour. So, you know, we originally launched with just the Callaway, and now we're up to kind of 3 different
It's good to give
balls.
people options, because
Yeah.
if I'm going to play a Pro V1 on course, I play it in the studio. Feels a little more
Exactly. Realistic, you kind of know your data, and now you can kind of test different golf balls and actually see what that, you know, which one maybe is the best fit for you. We have some more things we're working on this year too, so excited to share them with you as those come out. So.
All right, I'm always, if there's any leaks available, you're the guy to leak it to.
Absolutely, yeah.
So thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for coming by, yeah.
All right, next stop is one of the show favorites for me. They've always got something interesting. ShotScope. We've seen their whole setup in Scotland. We got to do that, me and Wade, in Edinburgh. And
I'm ready to go back.
I'm ready to go back as well, but let's go to the booth and see what they've got. It's bittersweet to be back with you, because last time Jen was on the show, she beat me on my own show.
It was a good day.
I'll leave that link down below, but of course we're trying to find out what is the best technology at the PGA Show 2025. So what are you going to submit to us?
So we have the ProX. We're just launching it at the show, and it's got a very nice little Let's Play Through logo on there, conveniently.
Nice.
It's our new rangefinder.
It could win brownie points with the judges, we'll find out.
New rangefinder, cart magnet on the side, slope switch on the top, but the main thing is the customization, so we can do any logo, any brand, golf club.
I love that. So like my own country club, Carrollwood, could have their own branded rangefinder in the golf shop for people to purchase. What I noticed with this is it's very similar to the Pro L2, but you got more heft here,
yeah,
which
it's a little bit heavier.
So the build quality is fantastic. It feels
and we actually all really quite like the white.
Yeah.
I've never done a white rangefinder before, but it looks good. It comes in black as well, but we quite like the white, and it vibrates, does everything that the L2 does, and it retails at $200.
That's a great price point.
Yep.
And that's with the customization as well?
Yep. I should add, the other thing with a rangefinder is anyone who purchases a ShotScope product gets access to the app. And on the app, we have the GPS maps. So you get them for free. There's no subscription, and you can touch and drag around on the map. So there's that element to it. It can help you improve,
100%. And if you haven't seen my video with Jen, she literally breaks down her own stats of her golf game, shows you exactly what needs to improve in her game, which I think was putting at the time.
It was putting, and then I hold a putt on the first, and it was very rare.
She went on to beat me, but I love it, Jen. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And yes, you may get a couple of brownie points there for the logo. Yeah. We'll see. The ratings are going to be at the end. All right, we're outside one of my favorite brands, MGI. You've seen me with the Zip Navigator on course. We're here now with Jody in person. Tell us, what is the best piece of technology you guys are rolling out in 2025?
Well, welcome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So we've got our MGI Navigator GPS Plus, which is from our AI series range. And the key difference with this new technology is it's got GPS in the top box. So we've got access to over 40,000 courses. You can do your scoring in there as well. And it's doing really well. So
you guys have also shifted a lot of weight around too, right? Like, so it's much more stable.
For the upgrade from our Zip series range into the AI series range is a new frame. And we've actually moved the battery from the back of the buggy, the back of the caddy, onto the top, onto the frames.
Yeah. What else is built into that system? And what's the AI portion?
Yeah, so the AI portion is very much centered around the fact that we're Bluetooth. We've got the GPS in there, and that's, it's knowing where you're going. It's also remote. So you can send it on its way, and you can hit stop, go faster, slower, move in whatever direction you
feel like you're a professional golfer with these, because you can just walk off the green and just hit the button and you're walking and it's catching up to you.
Categorically, our real focus at the moment, is around health and well-being.
Yeah.
This allows you to focus on your golf. We want to see people walking the course, getting out of the carts and jumping into these guys.
I'm a huge proponent of that.
Yeah, totally. And it's all good for the mind. It's good for the body.
Right. That's great, Jody. Thank you so much for taking the time. All right, we just made it to Golf Zone. We're at the booth. I'm with Steve. He's going to show us Golf Zone's entry into the best tech of 2025.
Entries. I thought we said entries.
He's really pushing for
we have two new simulators. How could I choose just one?
Show me.
All right. This is the 2Vision NX. So we have the next generation of our gameplay simulators this way. And you can see here, that hinge can go this way as well.
So basically you could, have ball below your feet, above your feet, uphill, downhill lies. And that's mapped exactly to the undulation of the golf course.
Yeah. So we fly a drone over every golf course to get all the topography, and then it automatically translates in here. Ball still pops up automatically. New sand bristles. I don't know, some.
So you can hit it off the fairway, hit it off the rough, hit it off of different couple. It looks like two different things.
Yeah, we have a green side bunker and the fairway bunker as well.
That's so cool. So is that your entry, or you got another one?
No, let's go to the other one. Let's go to the other one. The other one I think is cooler. This is a prototype of the next generation instruction simulator. So we make a gameplay one, and we also make an instruction one. So this one has a force plate in it, as you can see here. It has a ton, every single data point you can possibly think. So you can see down here, this is where he's generating his force. So there's 4 cameras, IR. You can see all the different data visualizations of his swing here. You can see his weight distribution, his force, where he generated the max power.
That's unreal. And that's all, there's 2 cameras then. You got a camera that.
So there's a down the line camera, and then there's another one right here as well.
Oh my God! It's like
it startles me. I know.
Holy crap! That's insane. That's unreal. Look at this guy's face. He's in shock. Wow. This has to be your entry then into the competition, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it's
We'll
hard
call
to
it
think
Product
as well,
X.
right?
We'll call it Product X. I gotta see this guy hit it one more time. Oh my God. Steve, impressive.
Thank you.
Absolutely impressive. Thanks for taking a look
Absolutely.
with us. Yeah. And definitely a contender for sure.
No, it's the contender.
Right on. If you watch Let's Play Through, you know I love Garmin. So we're at the Garmin booth to see what they've got here for 2025. And Clark is here to show us hopefully what's special about Garmin in 2025.
Yeah, so this week at the PGA Show, we just came out with 2 new lineups of golf watches. So we have the Approach S44, which replaces the Approach S42 we had previously. And we added the Approach S50, which sits in between the S44 and the S70 that we have had out for a little bit.
First of all, it's like sleek. And I like that you've got different materials now in the bands as well.
Yeah, so we listened to a couple customer feedback there. So lighter, thinner, and then those comfort fit bands on the S50.
So this one sits kind of in the middle of your product line. So you have the S70 at the top, you've got the S42, and now you've got the S50 line. So what is the differentiation here between the S50 and the other watches in the line right now?
Yeah. So I would say S44 is more the replacement of the S42.
Right.
This is now the entry-level golf watch if you really just want a golf watch.
So there's no like S12-ish stuff anymore?
There's still an S12, but we're probably not. This is more this is what we would consider more entry level. This is a good price point at $299 now with an AMOLED display. So you get that color touchscreen display. All the golf course is preloaded, but this is a golf watch. When you get to S50, we add the heart rate sensor. It's now got these bands that are great for everyday wear.
I love what you guys continue to build and continue to innovate, and it's great to have more options for people. So, Clark, thanks so much, man.
Yep, thanks.
Perfect. So a ton of amazing new technology here. It's like every year it gets better and better. We're spoiled for choice as golfers, and it's a tough decision, super tough decision, but I think my pick for best technology that I've seen here at the show was a tough choice, but I'm going with Unior. That swing artificial intelligence, which literally diagnoses your swing in real time, like instantaneously, too cool. But so many amazing options. And as golfers, we're spoiled for choice. So I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll catch you on another edition of Let's Play Through.